Day, President Volodymyr Zelensky delivers a strong message, reaffirming the country's commitment to its territorial integrity. Speaking during the ceremony, Zelensky states that this flag is a goal and dream for many Ukrainians in temporarily occupied territories. Territories they keep the flag because they know Ukraine will not gift its land to an occupier. He praises the courage of Ukrainian soldiers defending the entire nation, saying they defend not just specific front lines, but all of Ukraine. President Zelensky also honors the fallen with a moment of silence before concluding congratulations on Flag Day. Dear Ukrainians, glory to Ukraine. His remarks are met with powerful response. Glory to heroes. Let's listen into what the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said.
Вони бережуть його, бо знають, ми свою землю не подаруємо окупанту. Цей прапор символізує найдорожче для сотень тисяч наших воїнів, чоловіків, жінок з усієї нашої України.
Now for this discussion, we're joined by Professor Jim Rice. He's a professor of international law, joins us live from Vegan. Thank you, Professor, for joining us again. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. Now, what message does Zelensky's speech send to Russia and other global powers observing this conflict?
Well, again, thanks for that intro. I think that the message is this. I think that Zelensky is providing a much needed dose of moral clarity in the world, and he's providing a much needed dose of the need to comply with international law and international norms. And the facts tell us that Russia invaded Ukraine in an unprovoked manner and is illegally seizing and occupying Ukrainian territory. And there is no reason on earth why it should be ceded or given up to Russia at all. Zelensky is right. We should focus on the law. We should focus on international norms, and we should be ignoring or resisting those people who would wish to compromise or to comply with Putin's illegal demands.
Professor, could this be interpreted as a signal of Ukraine's long-term strategic intentions?
Well, it's going to be difficult to see how they're going to need to fight on, and they're going to need the help of the European allies, and they're probably going to need the help of the United States as well. So far, Zelensky has done a very good job of bringing together the Western alliance and trying to accommodate as best he can a very difficult and awkward President Trump in this regard. And so in terms of their long-term strategy, I would say that their long-term strategy is to survive and to try and bring this occupation and invasion to a halt.
And Professor, now in the broader geopolitical context, how might this speech influence international support for Ukraine, if it has any effect? Could strong rhetoric like this complicate future negotiations?
No. I see Zelensky as a modern-day Churchill. When we look back at the speeches of Churchill that he delivered during the darkest days of the Second World War, he wasn't basically prevaricating. He wasn't compromising. He was rallying his citizens, his fellow British citizens, to fight on and to be victorious in the war. And thank goodness he did.
Thank you very much, Professor Jim Rice, for joining us and sharing that insight.